Imagine a credit card that's so high that it surpasses the GDP of many countries. Well, you don't have to imagine because it's reality. In the United States alone, credit card debt has skyrocketed to a mind-blowing $1.13 trillion. Hope you know how many zeros that is, and even if you don't, it doesn't matter because it's a lot. That's not just a number, it's a weight pressing down on shoulders of millions of individuals and families, shaping their financial futures. But behind every dollar of debt lies a story. And today, we're diving into the heart of this financial epidemic to help you understand credit cards and help you take control of your financial future. Credit cards. The downfall of our society. Or maybe, after all, a way to success if you know how to manage them properly. It all depends on who you listen to and advice you like to heed. Dave Ramsey or Robert Kiyosaki. Being frugal or using credit to its max. I mean, after all, it's free money. Who doesn't like that? Or is it actually? All jokes aside, credit cards are one of the necessary evils you must partake in if you want to become full-fledged member of American society. And I can't stress this enough, it's essential for everything you're trying to accomplish that's related to money. Starting on the right track can be a challenging experience. Most people start off with a secured card, which means you must deposit a certain amount of money, for example, $300 or so, and then the bank hands you a credit card in that amount for you to use. The idea behind this is for the bank to test out how responsible you are with your money, and you can borrow and pay back the money on the required date. Let's say you're one of those lucky, responsible persons. Banks are eager and lining up to give you more credit, which is now at this point unsecured, as it's not secured by any deposit. You've been playing with your money so far, and you're using bank's money. Now, tread carefully. That usually happens after a certain amount of time. And after 6 months to a year, banks potentially extend your credit limit to $1,000 or even several thousands of dollars. Now that you find yourself with a couple of $1,000s of free money, the next thing to do on your path to financial success and freedom is, of course, go shopping. Hold up, let's rethink that. I must pay back that money, and not only pay it back, but with interest that accumulates every month. Interest rates vary from approximately 20 to 30% a year. And one example of that is that you owe $1,000 and your APR or interest rate is, for example, 30% yearly. You're owing $300 a year only in interest, which of course means the original $1,000 and those $300 combined, and your debt now is $1,300. Imagine if you do that with $10,000 and your interest comes to staggering $3,000 a year. Yikes. Buena suerte with that. Through all the processes, you're still required to make monthly minimum payments to keep your credit in good standing. Just one missed payment can have a long-term consequence that can hinder your ability to improve your credit and significantly lower your chance of obtaining any kind of new credit card, loan, etc. And believe me, you don't want that. Banks notice your spending patterns, and when they notice that you are spending money like there's no tomorrow, they keep sending you offers to open new accounts, and ones you already own, they keep extending your limit, give you more of the free money for you to enjoy as you please, and entangle yourself with more debt. Ideal scenario is that you keep up with your monthly payments on time, but then think, life happens and you lose your job, you have recurring stuff you need to pay, you may yet suffer from making it rain syndrome or buying stuff you don't need to impress people you don't even like. Eventually, a set of bad decisions and managing a credit poorly, you not being able to keep up with your monthly minimum payments. After a few months of missed payments, bank sends your account to collection agency and your credit is ruined for the next 7 years. And probably your chance of getting another credit card, obtaining a loan, buying a car, or God forbid buying a house, or even small things like getting a lease from your apartment are becoming slim to none. Managing your credit can be tricky, but it's possible. You might suffer some setbacks on the way, but there are ways to fight that. The simplest thing to say is that you should live well within your means and don't spend more than you make, which is the truth, although hard truth. Focus on making more money, not on getting deeper in debt. Credit cards can be difficult, but if managed properly, they can be extremely rewarding. Everything is a learning curve, so test yourself with one card and see how well you can manage yourself and your credit before taking on more responsibility. Please smash that like button below, leave a comment and subscribe. More videos on this and various other topics are coming soon. Stay tuned.